This is the first ever baseball game in Alaska for the Alaska Sanchez's in Xbox 83 Park.
On this edition of Tuesday Night Baseball, where else but 2K Sports?
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And Crawford picks it up. Get a chance to check out the defensive alignment. Let's take a look. Any picks, John?
Carl Crawford's a guy that turns a lot of doubles into outs. You hit a ball in the gap, he has the ability to chase it down with his great speed. He also possesses a pretty strong and accurate throwing arm also.
It's going to be Barton.
Well, anytime the ace of your staff is also an innings eater, you have the bonus plan, and Zach Greinke is just that guy. Another strong season in 2010, well over 200 innings. He eats innings and he saves your bullpen. What more can you ask from a starting pitcher?
Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1. You wonder how many bullets are left in Zach Greinke's arm. He is such a workhorse, and a team that doesn't score runs. I mean, virtually every inning he's pitched was a tough one, Steve.
You know, I think that's a very good point. Not every inning is equal. And sometimes when your team doesn't score for you, you muster more behind every pitch because you want to put zeros up there. That can cause some emotional and mental wear and tear.
Your fastball got him 2 down.
With 2 strikes, the hitter went on the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
Shot here for David DeJesus, 2 outs. DeJesus, a ground ball. Pedroia throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So a 1-2-3 inning for Zach Greinke. He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit. And now we'll go to the home half of the first. Oakland starter for our ballgame. And Steve, as he faces these hitters, what's going to be his focal point?
Brett Anderson has the ability to throw the off-speed pitches early in the count, especially for strike 1, which makes him effective the second and third time through the lineup. That slider is a pull-away pick.
And he ends up at second. That's a double.
But you can't ask for a better way to start the inning. A leadoff double. Now big things can happen.
Oh, there goes Crawford. And they've got him in the pickle now. Oh, boy, this is getting ugly quick. 1 out, nobody on. Anderson's pitch swung out and missed on 1.
Well, Brett Anderson had a disappointing 2010 with a lot of injuries, but when you watch this guy pitch, if he can stay healthy, he has a chance to be one of the best in the league.
And that'll set down Braun. Scouting pitch on. Who are we looking at today?
Well, Jose Reyes, to me, is one of the most exciting players in baseball. He can win a game with you without even getting a hit. He walks, he can steal second, steal third, score on a ground out or a sac fly. Plus, he plays some of the best shortstop and most athletic shortstop you will see in the game of baseball today. Jose Reyes is going to be a star in this game.
And it's Albert Pujols in the box now. And as John said, for Anderson, a long year with injuries, only 19 starts. Good numbers when he did get the pitch, though, Steve.
You know, what John said is not an overstatement. He's got a chance to be one of the best.
Swung off, hit down the line and left. This one into the corner. Goodbye, home run. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball in a 1-0 lead. One swing, a run in. Let's see how it looks in the WPA draft.
Oh, great piece of hitting right there. He turns on that one, rotates the hips, and drives the ball.
And that's going to give them the lead here in an early lead.
I'm going to see if they can tack on a few more here in the first to put the pressure on.
It's a good time to take a quick look at how the Athletics shape up on the field of defense. And John, any scouting picks?
Well, your middle infield is so important, and Cliff Pennington anchors the defense for his team. Great range, above average throwing arm. He makes all the plays to help his team win.
Swung on line to right center field. Into the alleyway. He'll likely get extra bases on this. So there are two men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position. It's kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way in that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
Anderson's pitch swung out and missed 0-1.
Now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I'm looking for him to go to the curveball and try to punch him out.
Here's the delivery. And Torrey Hunter watches that one go by, evens it up.
Well, he's got such great rotation on that slider. It's just unbelievable depth to that pitch.
A 1-1 now. 1-1 is a changeup that misses, 2-1. When you got a slider pitcher, his greatest fear is that thing just sits there. This one doesn't.
Well, you got to stay on top of the ball and really pull it through, but he does it so very well.
Runs on to first, side is retired. Off to a good start here. They put one over in the first. The fans here happy with this lead, 1-0. And so Josh Willingham leading it off. Greinke with the delivery. And that's off the plate away, 1-0.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Smash towards the middle. And Reyes makes the catch.
Well, it's a luxury for the manager having a lefty coming off the bench like this guy. They go to him here, hoping it's the right move against the right-handed pitcher.
Swung on and hit. This one to Crawford. And Sweeney is retired. 2 men have been put away. Kuzminoff on the plate. Base is empty with 2 outs. Out of the zone, Greinke with the ball.
Well, he's one of those pitchers that doesn't like to fall behind, and when he does, he wants to come right back in with that fastball, so you got to be ready for it.
1-0 pitch. And Kuzminoff lays off the low pitch. Swung on, liner to right. And there's Hunter for out number 3. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. Still unable to score. Oakland still 0. We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Clark. Anderson kicks, throws. That's going to bring up Jose Reyes.
A nice piece of hitting right there. You get on base to start the inning with no outs. And you know, all it does is you want to just keep the line moving if you're the guys behind him.
And he lays one down here. Anderson. And he throws on to first for the out for the left.
You want to get runners in scoring position. Sometimes you have to lay the ball down and get him advanced. That's what he did right there.
And if this runner scores, we'll go back and take a look at what just happened and say thank you very much.
Good team baseball right there.
It's going to be Wieters.
Well, with all the hype that Matt Wieters came into the big leagues, guys, you would have thought by now he'd be a 30, 40 homer, 300 hitter every single year. But it's taken him a while. He's 6'5". That swing sometimes takes a long time to mature into his body as a big league player.
It's Greinke at the plate. Well, he needs to get this out here. You do not want to give up that big hit to the opposing pitcher, especially with the top of the order waiting. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's going to be DeJesus. 2 retired here. And the runners will have to hold at first and second.
He's got a shot at getting out of this now. Big time out. Now he's got 2 down. He's only 1 out away from working out of this jam.
2 runners on for Kyle Crawford.
But Gary, although they have a lead, it still is fairly a close ball game right here. You have speed at second base. I might give him the green light and see if he can get over to third.
And Barton will keep tabs on him at first. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Big swing on this one. the win expectancy graph after that big 3-run shot.
Well, they're not bunching it together. That is the second home run they hit off him in this game.
You may be taking a look at a sequence of pitches right now.
Well, they're going to have to get it together with pitcher and catcher. Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead going to make it much more difficult to catch them later.
And he starts Braun out. Horrible pitch, but he went after it. It's a strike. See, they're starting to run away here, even though it's early in the ballgame. The offense putting real pressure on the pitcher.
Well, taking advantage of mistakes by the pitching staff and capitalizing on it. And when they get back out there, they need their pitcher to put up zeros.
Anderson kicks, throws. Swinging a drive, deep left center. And Willingham's there. And there's the third up. Challenge. And Brett Anderson didn't find a way to get it done. Well, he's been hit out of the yard twice today. And the Athletics come. And it's Mark Ellis to lead off. Now Wieters positions himself. And Greinke misses outside. That's taken for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Let's the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a line drive. Base hit. Gets it down. That's our first hit of the game for these guys.
Well, great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have one or two big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
Looked like a cutter right there, heading to his midsection. At the belt for 1-0. He watches this one right down the middle, 1-1. A shot up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Matsui. Ellis is headed for third. This is a great situation for some offense.